Okay, now let us go for the next variety of problem. Problem number 6, 7, 8 and 9. I have already written down the questions. I have zoomed the 6th question for you. So just observe. So he says the point E is 50 mm above HP and on B. Till now we have seen a problem particular to one particular quadrant. So this is either it should be particularly first quadrant, or it should be second, or it should be third, and it should be fourth. That's all. Whereas now let us see a sharing quadrant problem. So here it says the point E is 50 mm above HP and on B. Above HP and on B. For this, for the first problem, I will write down a rough sketch. Then for second problem and third problem, I will just show you how to solve. See, these are your four quadrants. This is first, second, third, and fourth. So you know this is your horizontal plane, and these are your vertical planes. Okay. How will be the question? It says above HP and on B. Above HP means what? Above horizontal plane. Above horizontal plane, how many quadrants you have? You have two quadrants. One quadrant number 1 and quadrant number 2. Above HP means quadrant 1 and quadrant number 2. If it is quadrant number 1 completely, then your question will be above HP in front of you. Suppose if it is second quadrant, the question will be above HP behind you. Whereas in the question what we are solving, here it is above HP, neither in front nor behind, it is on B. So for that case, how it will be? It is above HP means above the line. So there is no worry about your third quadrant and fourth quadrant. So there is no worry about third quadrant and fourth quadrant. Above HP, in front means first, behind means second. So now it is neither in front or behind, it is on means on the line. So how we are going to get that means. Okay. So rough sketch. This is the first quadrant, this is the second quadrant. Above HP and on B. Now this is 50 mm above HP. From here 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 50 mm above HP, neither in front nor behind, it is on. So on the line you have a point. Okay. So please observe very carefully. On the line you have a point. Okay. So how to torch a light from front and how to torch a light from top, how the images will come, let us see now. Now first let us torch a light from front. For first quadrant, front view is like this, correct? For second quadrant, front view is like this. So however you torch, your image will fall on the same junction. It will not be any change, right? So what is the height of this? Height of this is how much? 50. So height of this is 50. So either you torch from first quadrant or you torch from second quadrant. However you torch, the points will be on the vertical plane itself and the distance is 50. Right? Now front view is done. Torch light from top. Suppose if it is a first quadrant problem, when I torch light from top, it would have fallen on the horizontal plane over here. Suppose if it is second quadrant problem, if I torch light from top, it would have fallen over here. Whereas now it is neither in front nor behind, it is on. So when I torch a light from top, where do you find this image? It would have been fallen on origin here. Okay, it would have been in front, it would have got it over here. If it is behind, top view, you would have got it over here. Now it is neither in front nor behind, it is on. So when I torch light from top, I will get it on the origin. So this point, it is on the vertical plane, so this should be named with the dash. This point, if it is in the front, it would have been on the horizontal plane. If it is behind, again it would have been on the horizontal plane. Now it is neither in front nor behind, it is on the plane. So when I torch light, I have got it on the horizontal plane, on the origin. So this should be named without dash, so just E. This is the rough sketch what I have drawn. What is the actual solution? Draw it. This is your X, this is your Y. Okay. Where is VP with respect to X line? VP is above the line itself. Okay, VP is above the line. On VP I have a point E dash at a distance of 50. So from here at a distance of 50, locate a point and call this as E dash. Okay, HP. If it is in front, when I rotate clockwise 90 degree, it would have come below the line. If it is behind, when I rotate clockwise 90 degree, it would have gone above the line. Whereas now it is neither in front nor behind, it is on. So when I rotate clockwise 90 degree, the point will still fall on the origin itself. So straight down on the origin, put one point, call this point as point E. That's all. And HP, if you write it below the line, you say it as a first quadrant, and indirectly you are telling it is nowhere related to second quadrant. If you write HP above the line, you are telling the point which I have plotted is purely related to second quadrant, nowhere related to first quadrant. But whereas actual solution is, it is being shared by both first and second quadrant. So in that case, it's your wish. If you want, write VP above the line and HP below the line, and over here HP like this. In this way also you can do it, or it's better not to write VP HP at all in this case. Okay, so it's left up to you. Sharing quadrant, better not to write any VP HP anywhere on the line. Still, if you want to write VP HP, then it's better you write it both like this. VP above the line, HP below the line says it's first quadrant. VP above the line, HP above the line says it as a second quadrant. Since the answer is being shared by both first and second quadrant, you have to write it like this. Okay? Wait. Now, coming to the next problem. Problem number 7. Okay. So here, it says the point F is 50 mm below HP and on VP. So, if this is your quadrant, below HP means below the line, nowhere related to above the line. So, I'll erase this one and I'll take only below the line. So, below the line, what kind of quadrant you have? This is your third quadrant and this is your fourth quadrant. Correct? How much mm below? It is 50 mm below. So, from here, count 5 boxes, that is 50 mm, and draw the image below. This is the object. Okay? Now, to this object, torchlight from front and top. Front view. For third quadrant, front view like this. For fourth quadrant, front view is like this. So, however you torch, your image will fall on the same junction. Okay? And what is the distance of that from the origin? It is 50 mm. Correct? And this image, is it falling on the vertical plane? Yes. So, what it should be named? It should be named with dash. I am going to name this as F dash. Okay? So, after front view, now torchlight from top. Top view. For third quadrant, top view will be like this. That is behind VP. So, top view will be like this. If it is like this, your image would have got over here. If it is in front of VP, the top view would have been here like this. It would have got an image over here. Whereas now it is neither in front nor behind. It is on VP. So, I have to torchlight over here. When I torchlight over here, this image will fall on the origin. Okay, so if it is in front, I would have got it on this HP plane. If it is behind, I would have got it on this HP plane. Whereas it is on, so I have got it on the origin. So this should be named without dash, that is F. Again, I am telling, this is your rough sketch. You should not draw it in the exam. This is only for your understanding. What is the actual answer you are supposed to write? Once you understand this, you have to write it over here. X, Y. Where is your VP? VP is below the line. So write VP below the line. On VP, I have a point F dash at the distance of 50. So from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Count 5 boxes. Give the dimension as 50. And this is named as F dash. HP, if it has been in front, I would have rotated, I would have got it down. If it is behind, when after rotation, I would have got it up. Whereas now, it is neither in front nor behind, it is on. So when I rotate it, it will be on the origin itself. So on the origin, you have a point F. And HP, third and fourth quadrant. For third quadrant, HP will be above the line, whereas fourth quadrant, HP will be below the line. So you can write it like this. It is being shared between third and fourth quadrant. You can write it like this. If not, from my side, the better way is not to write anything. So don't write anything. Just draw the sketch and leave it like this. Okay. So this is shared between third and fourth quadrant. Now coming to 8th problem. So here it says the point G is 60 mm behind VP on HP. So behind VP on HP, if I draw 4 quadrants like this, behind VP means behind. Behind means there is nowhere related to in front. So erase in front portion. Everything is behind. So behind, which are all quadrants you will get? You will get second quadrant and third quadrant. So how much mm behind? It is 60 mm behind. So from here, count 6 boxes, mark the object. That this is at a distance of 60 from XY. Now torchlight from front view. This is the front view. If it is above HP, I would have got it like this. If it is below HP, I would have got it like this. Whereas now it is neither above nor below, it is on. When I torchlight, I will get it on the origin. I will get it on the origin. If it is above, I would have torch the light from front, I've got a vertical plane over here. If it is below, when I torch the light, I would have got it on this vertical plane over here. But now it is neither above nor below, it is on. When I torch the light from front, I get it on the origin. So this is G dash. Okay, now torch the light from top. For second quadrant, top view is like this. For third quadrant, top view is like this. So however you torch, you get the image on the same junction, on the horizontal plane. So this should be named without dash, that is G. Okay, again I am telling this is your just a rough sketch. So what will be your actual sketch? Please observe this very carefully. This is X, this is Y. Where is your G dash point? It is on the origin. So put your G dash point on the origin. Now where is your G point? It is in your horizontal plane. Most of them what they will do? They will do it like this and they will stop. Please understand, HP plane should be rotated clockwise 90 degree. So when I rotate HP plane clockwise 90 degree, what will happen to your G? It will go above the line. So write G point above the line, and what is the distance of that? The distance is 60 mm. Okay, G dash point is on the origin. G point, when I rotate clockwise 90 degree, it will go above the line. So that is your point G. Okay, so how we will write here this one? VP. For second quadrant, VP is above the line, so write VP above the line. For third quadrant, VP is below the line, write VP below the line. Whereas HP, when I rotate clockwise 90 degree, it will by default go above the line, so write HP above the line like this. You can write it and keep like this. By writing this, you can tell the point G is being shared between second and third quadrant, or the best way is not to write any VP HP at all. Okay, this is also fine, but don't forget to write the point G is shaded between second and third quadrant. Okay, coming to the last one, the point H is 60 mm in front of VP and on HP. In front of VP, so in front means forward direction, in front of VP. This is first and fourth. How much mm in front? 60 mm in front. This is the image object. Torch light from front. If it is above HP, my front would have been over here. If it is below HP, my front would have been here. Whereas now it is neither in front nor neither above nor below. It is on. When I torch light from front, I will get it on the origin. And since this is a vertical plane point, this should be named with the dash. Okay. Now top view. Torch light from top. For first quadrant, top view is like this. For fourth quadrant, top view is like this. However, your torch, it will be on the horizontal plane itself. This is your HP. It will be on the horizontal plane itself. So since this point is falling on the horizontal plane, this should be named without dash. Okay. So how to solve? Draw XY line. On the origin I have H dash. So on the origin H dash. Horizontal plane I have to rotate clockwise 90 degree. So when I rotate clockwise 90 degree, H point will come below the line. So here you have your point H, and this distance is how much? 60. 60. And here VP is above. For first quadrant, VP is above the line. For fourth quadrant, VP is below the line. HP, when I rotate clockwise 90 degree, it will come below the line. So this is how you are going to get it. If you want, you can write it like this and tell the point is being shared between first and fourth quadrant. If not, better not to write anything directly. You just solve this problem and write down it's being shared by both first and fourth quadrant. So put together everything. If you see, this is what the solution that you are going to get. These are all your rough sketches. Whatever we have done, these are all your rough sketches. And these are your actual solutions. This is what examiners expect you to draw it, not the rough sketch one. Okay, thank you.